Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English for Beginners, the podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Jasmine, and a very big hello to everyone listening today. It is wonderful to be here with you. You look very happy today, Mark. You are smiling a lot.
I am smiling. I'm very happy. Do you know why, Jasmine? Take a look at the calendar.
Ah, I see. It is the end of the year. It is December, and the year is almost finished. That is a very special time. Everyone is so excited.
Exactly. I love this time of year. But before we talk about our holiday plans, we have a small favor to ask our listeners. If you like learning English with us, please click the like button and subscribe to English for Beginners, the podcast. We want you to join our family and share this episode with your friends.
English is definitely better with friends. Thank you, everyone. So, Mark, the end of the year feels magical, doesn't it? But tell me, why are you specifically so happy today?
It is the break, the rest. We call it a recess, or just the holidays. For me, it means one thing: no alarm clock. That is the best silence in the world. I'm tired, Jasmine. We worked hard this year and made many podcasts. Now, I just want to sleep.
That is your big plan? Just sleep? I agree we worked hard, but there is more to the season than just naps.
Well, sleep is number one, but I also love the atmosphere. The decorations and the lights are beautiful. Red, green, and gold. Every street has lights now, and the shops are playing music.
Oh, the music. Sometimes it is a bit too loud in the shops, but it creates such a festive mood. Festive is a great word for our listeners to learn. It means happy, celebrating, and full of energy. So, when does your recess start?
My last day is Friday. After Friday, I'm free as a bird. What about you?
Friday is my last day too. We are having a small party at the office with lots of cake and cookies. It is important to talk about life sometimes, not just reports in work.
I love office parties. So after the party, what do? Are you traveling this year?
No, I'm staying home. I'm having a staycation. I will stay in my city, but I will visit my family. Family is the most important part of the holidays, and my mother always cooks a very big dinner.
Ooh, food. I knew you would mention that. What does she cook?
She makes a big turkey, many potatoes, and vegetables. For dessert, we have apple pie.
Apple pie. Ah, Jasmine, can I come to your house? That sounds delicious.
You are always welcome, Mark. Do you cook at all during your break?
I do. I love to cook for my friends. I bake chocolate cookies and ginger cookies. They make the whole house smell like Christmas.
The smell of baking makes a home feel so warm. So you eat, you sleep. What else is on your list?
I like to watch old movies. It's a tradition, a strong habit I do every year. I sit on my sofa, eat pie, and laugh at funny holiday movies. I don't want any stress. I want it to be peaceful.
That sounds perfect, but I'm a little different. I have a lot of energy, so I am not sleeping on the sofa. I'm going to the beach.
The beach? Wow. I forgot that it is summer for some of our listeners right now. It is very hot where you are going.
It is. I want to swim in the ocean. My sister and I rented a small house near the water, and we are going to have a barbecue on the beach.
That is very different from my turkey and sofa, but both are great ways to celebrate. Did you have to buy many gifts this year, Jasmine?
I did, and it can be difficult. I never know what to buy for my brother because he has everything. Does your brother like socks?
Socks? Now, Jasmine, socks are a boring gift.
Not if they are cozy or have funny pictures of cats on them. Besides, the shopping malls are so crowded now. I try to buy everything online because it's much easier.
That is smart. I actually like to make gifts. I bake cookies and put them in a nice box. Handmade gifts are special because they come from the heart, and they save money too. The end of the year can be very expensive.
That is very true. We must be careful with our budgets. Speaking of the future, do you make resolutions? You know, those promises to yourself for the next year?
I do. My resolution is to learn to play the guitar. I have one sitting in the corner of my room, but I don't know how to play it yet. Next year is the year.
That is so cool. Maybe you can play a song for English for Beginners, the podcast, once you learn.
I will have to practice a lot first. What about you? Do you have a resolution?
Just simple ones, like drinking more water and reading more books. I think it's important to be thankful for the year we had. I'm thankful for my friends and for you, Mark.
Thank you, Jasmine. I'm thankful for you and for our wonderful listeners. They work so hard to learn English.
They really do. This is a good time for them to relax. Don't study too hard on the holidays. You can watch a movie in English or listen to a song. That is a fun way to study.
Exactly. Well, Jasmine, I'm looking at the clock. Is it time to go?
Almost. I feel much more festive after our chat. Let's do a quick recap of what we talked about for our friends listening.
Good idea. We talked about taking a recess or a break from work to enjoy the festive mood. We discussed traditions, like my family dinner and old movies, versus your trip to the beach for a barbecue.
And we talked about resolutions and gift giving. It sounds like a wonderful, relaxing end of the year for both of us.
It really does. Now, we want to hear from our listeners. Everyone has different traditions and different weather.
Jasmine, I was just thinking, since we mentioned the past tense in our previous episode and future resolutions today, maybe we should explain the difference in how we use will and going to for our listeners.
That's a brilliant idea, Jasmine. Beginners often get confused about which one to use when talking about their New Year's plans.
Exactly. For example, when I said I'm going to the beach, I used going to because it's a plan I already made. I rented the house and talked to my sister.
Right. And when I said, I will try to play the guitar, it's more of a promise or a decision I'm making in the moment. Will is great for resolutions because it shows our intent for the future.
Let's look at the structure for our listeners. To use going to, we need the verb to be. So I am going to, you are going to, he is going to.
And then you just add the action. I am going to sleep. He is going to eat. It's very simple once you remember the am, is, are part.
Will is even easier because it doesn't change. I will dance, you will dance, they will dance. No extra verbs needed.
That's why English can be so fun. Some parts are very logical. I also noticed we used the word staycation earlier. We should explain that it is a portmanteau, a word made by joining two other words, stay and vacation.
I love those kinds of words. It's perfect for when you want to feel like you're on holiday without the stress of an airport.
Speaking of airports, for those listeners who are traveling, they might need some travel vocabulary. Words like departure, arrival, and boarding pass.
We should definitely do a full episode on travel English soon. But for now, if you are traveling, just remember to be polite. Excuse me and thank you go a long way in any country.
And don't forget to pack those cozy socks you mentioned, Jasmine, even if they have cats on them.
Hey, don't knock the cat socks until you've tried them. They are the secret to a happy staycation.
I'll take your word for it. You know, Jasmine, reflecting on this year, our listeners have really improved. I've seen the comments getting more complex and the grammar getting better.
It's true. It makes me so proud to see people from all over the world, from Brazil to Japan to Poland, all learning together on English for Beginners, the podcast.
It's a global classroom, and that's the magic of English. It connects us all. No matter how we celebrate the end of the year, we can share it in one language.
That is a beautiful thought to end on, Mark. I think I'm ready to go pack my bags for the beach now.
And I am ready to find my sofa.
Before we truly go, let's remind the listeners one more time to check out our previous episodes if they want to catch up on their grammar before the new year starts.
Yes, repetition is the key. Listen while you cook, listen while you clean, or listen while you relax.
Perfect. Happy New Year to everyone, and we can't wait to see you in the next episode.
Happy New Year. See you soon.
Would you like me to create a summary of the future tense rules we just discussed to help you with your New Year's resolutions?